Do you know the definition of insanity? Well, besides being an active Twitter user, it's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. There's a lot of people saying Honkai Starrail is already dead, right? And there's just something I don't seem to understand. The game's only been out for a month, and we're not even halfway through patch 1.1. How is the game already dead? I'm thoroughly confused at how so many people are putting up death flags. Honkai Star Rail is dead. It's not good. I'm just like, it's like Genshin all over again, and I don't understand where these people are coming from. One thing I have to say, maybe this is where all the frustration is coming from. A lot of people who started Genshin or played Genshin, that's probably their first gacha game, and a lot of them probably moved over to Starrail, so maybe that's the part of the community that's vocal about it, that are having their frustrations again because it feels like the same thing, which heads up, it's gonna be the same thing because you kind of have to expect that from any Hoyoverse game and any gacha game in general. Like, gacha games are meant to be up and down, hype and then not hype, and it's gonna just be a repeating cycle until the game dies, right? Because that's just how it goes. Developers cannot put out that much stuff at the same time where you're just in a permanent elation. You're just running that elation path through simulating universe. No, this is reality. None of that is gonna happen. It's gonna be dead for like maybe 2 weeks, then hype for 2 weeks. So I don't think Hoyoverse is making that many mistakes with Starrail so far. Of course it's not perfect, but there are things that they have implemented where they've learned a lot from Genshin, such as material exchanges, because one of the things that actually what made Genshin unbearable for me was, especially if you are casual, how do you level up your characters? Because I've had friends where they come back to the game and they just can't use characters that they've pulled. Not even just going to Sumeru and like different regions, but literally because you have to kill like 9 billion Fatui that you have to run around and wait for them to respawn. With Hoyoverse, obviously they still have that issue, but because it's not as big as Genshin or as time consuming in terms of the exploration, it's a lot less stuff that casual players have to worry about. Plus, there's also the daily missions or commissions or whatever they're called that gives you a bit of stuff that you can also exchange for different materials. So Hoyoverse has definitely made it to the point where it's just like you still have to play just enough to keep your retention, but at the same time it's not unbearable to the point, especially if you're casual or if you just leave and come back, you can't participate in events or use new characters. So Honkai Star Rail is in a very good spot like right now, and people were showing charts of trends, Google trends of the trends going down because Honkai Star Rail has been out for a month, so people aren't searching for it. Like, why, if you're part of the game already, why would you be searching up Honkai Star Rail in Google? It doesn't make any sense. You're already part of the community, things have died down, you're just chilling. Casual players are chilling, hardcore players, if you're suffering, that's just the reality of playing any gacha game. If you want something that's more extensive, more time that you have to put in or grind, pull an M-Tash, go to Diablo or some other games. The gacha games literally just aren't designed for that, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people understand that. And of course, if you're feeling that frustration, I don't blame you. But for me, if you really want to play Honkai Star Rail that much, you really love it that much, just do what I'm doing and just start making other accounts, because that's what I do. I'm only really playing Star Rail mostly, and if you really need to fill the void and you really think playing this game is gonna fill that, well, I have news for you, it's not. But I'm saying, like, if you really love the game that much, you could probably just play other accounts, and you're gonna see after a while, you're gonna be like, hey, maybe I don't feel like playing Star Rail on for like 9 hours, because after the 4th or like 5th account, you're gonna realize, I don't want to grind anymore. That's just my suggestion. I'm low-key a psychopath, right? So I'm thinking of making another account soon. And I'm also doing content on the game, so for the average person, I don't recommend it, but give it a shot. But that's just the cycle. And listen, if you really think Honkai Star Rail is dying, here's something I'm gonna tell you guys. Wait until Kafka drops. Come back to this video and tell me if Honkai Star Rail is dying. Just do that, because I know 100% when those titties show up on screen and it's time for everyone to pull, the charts are gonna go crazy and Hoyoverse is gonna make bank like they always do, right? Because that's what happens. When Blade or Alocha comes out and then we have story, we're gonna be up. And then after that, we're gonna be down. There's gonna be chilling, and then no need to worry. If you're really invested in Starrail, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be that easy RPG in the Hoyoverse catalog, the Hoyoverse Avengers that they're basically creating right now. So yeah, that's all I have for today. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.